My brother and his family love their Dodge Durango. This is their second one, but with twin identical boys arriving at Christmas, this family will soon count 5 humans and 4 dogs amongst its members. Everyone's thrilled except for the Dodge, which is now unexpectedly due to be replaced by something larger. Families like this are partly why machines like the Jeep Wagoneer L, Ford Expedition Max, and Chevrolet Suburban exist. They're the biggest SUVs on the road, with extended wheelbases and 3 seating rows, and bus-like levels of passenger and cargo volume. So let's dig into the powertrains, fuel economy, and annual fuel costs of each of these machines for a look at how your choice of model and engine affects longer-term operating costs and suitability to your locale and lifestyle. The Ford Expedition Max comes in at 221.9 inches in length, a full foot longer than the standard Expedition on which it's based. The Wagoneer L is even longer, measuring in at 226.7 inches long, also a full foot lengthier than the standard Wagoneer. The Suburban sits in between with an overall length of 225.7 inches, some 15 more than the Chevy Tahoe. Engine choices for this trio pan out like this. The Expedition Max comes with a single engine option, Ford's 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6, good for up to 400 horsepower and 470 pounds of torque at just 2,250 RPM on regular grade gas. Towing capacity is rated at 9,200 pounds and a 10-speed automatic transmission is included. According to Natural Resources Canada, this model drinks 14.1 liters of gas for every 100 kilometers of city driving, 10.6 liters per 100 on the highway, and 12.5 liters per 100 combined. Doing a roughly even split of city and highway driving and driving 25,000 kilometers per year, the average Expedition Max shopper can expect to use about 3,125 liters of fuel per year. Assuming an average fuel cost of $1.60 per liter, that's an annual fuel bill of $5,000. Your results will vary. The Wagoneer L is the lengthiest machine in this group. For model year 2023, engine options include 2 variations of a new this year engine series dubbed Hurricane. This advanced 3-liter Hurricane straight-six turbo engine generates 420 horsepower and 468 pounds of torque in its standard output configuration, while an available Hurricane high-output configuration bumps those figures to 510 horsepower and 500 pounds of torque respectively. Towing capacity is rated at up to 9,850 pounds. The standard output engine requires regular grade fuel, but the high output version requires premium. Though Canadian fuel economy data wasn't available at this writing, some extrapolation from US figures can give us a look at the annual fuel costs we can expect. The Wagoneer L's 17 mile per gallon fuel consumption rating in the USA works out to 14.7 liters per 100 kilometers combined. The average Wagoneer L driver covering 25,000 kilometers per year will therefore use about 3,675 liters of fuel. At $1.60 per liter of regular unleaded, that's an annual fuel cost of $5,880. Running premium fuel for the high-output version, at $1.75 a liter, would see fuel costs climb to about $6,430. Again, your results will vary. The Chevy Suburban offers 3 engine choices, 2 gasoline V8s of 5.3 and 6.2 liters displacement, and a 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel straight-six. The 5.3-liter V8 spins up 355 horsepower and 383 pounds of torque using regular grade gasoline. The 6.2-liter V8 bumps output to 420 horsepower and 460 pounds of torque, though premium-grade fuel is required. Note that these non-turbocharged V8 engines deliver peak torque at higher revs than turbocharged options like the EcoBoost and Hurricane, meaning those engines put more torque output more easily within reach more of the time for a more responsive drive. Chevy's diesel straight-six has plenty of low-end torque to spare, with 460 pound-feet available from just 1,500 revs, backed by 277 horsepower. Maximum towing capacity for 4-wheel drive models clocks in at 8,100 pounds. With the 5.3-liter V8 and 4-wheel drive, the Suburban uses 15.9 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 12.4 on the highway, and 14.3 liters per 100 clicks combined. That's 3,575 liters of fuel to drive 25,000 kilometers per year, for an annual fuel cost of $5,720. With the 6.2-liter V8, combined fuel economy jumps from 14.3 liters per 100 to 14.7. That's an additional 100 liters of fuel annually to feed the 6.2, making it 3,675 in total. And remember, it drinks the pricey stuff. So assuming a cost of $1.75 per liter of premium unleaded, annual fuel costs climb to about $6,400, or a $700 annual premium between the 5.3 and 6.2-liter gasoline V8 engines. The Duramax diesel straight-six turns out as much torque as the 6.2-liter V8, but from much lower revs. This engine uses 11.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 9 liters per 100 on the highway, and 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers combined. Covering our annual 25,000 kilometers of driving with this engine requires 2,625 liters of fuel. Assuming a diesel cost of $1.80 per liter, that's an annual fuel bill of $4,725. Torque is the all-important measurement when it comes to moving a heavy vehicle like a monstrous SUV. When it comes to torque output for your fuel dollar, Chevy's Duramax Straight 6 and Ford's EcoBoost lead this trio, with just a few $100s a year separating the two. Note that the Expedition Max is shorter than the Suburban but tows 1,100 pounds more. In these examples, Chevy's 5.3-liter V8 uses $700 more fuel per year than the EcoBoost, despite a considerably lower torque output. The Jeep Wagoneer L's standard output engine uses about $880 more fuel per year than the EcoBoost in exchange for 4.8 inches of additional length and the highest towing capacity in this video. It's always nice to have choices. If you found this video useful, we've got plenty more like it, so consider leaving a like down below if you learned something new. Head over to Driving.ca for the latest used car news and reviews, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss a new upload. I'm Justin Pritchard, and until next time, take care and drive safe.